What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Dog 'em Down channel. I'm Brandon with Dog 'em Down Outfitters. We cover primarily dog hunting, but if you like anything outdoors, hunting and fishing, you've come to the right place. We are gearing up to go do some public land hunting in the morning. We're gonna take these old hog dogs and go try to catch some pigs. I'll be solo filming. Couldn't get nobody to go tomorrow. Everybody's got to work. I have the day off, so I'm going to try my best to get y'all some footage of some hogs on the box, but we'll do what we can. Y'all stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, we just made it out here. As you can see, it is frosty outside today, Florida. We're gonna turn some dogs out. I'll get you introduced to those here in a little bit. You guys ready to go? We're gonna see if we can catch a pig out here on some public land. Just turned them out. See what happens. We're gonna road them down this road a little bit. Just let them road hunt. Dogs should be good and frisky this morning. It's good and cold. See what we can get to. Keep working the dogs down this road for a little ways. Maybe they'll trail off on a hog that's crossed, hopefully. We'll try to get on one. Stay tuned. So the dogs just split off the road. All but the old man. But we'll see what happens here. It looks like they might be on one. Okay, so a lot has happened. We ran one pig across the road. Sorry I couldn't get it on film, but I still got a dog in here trailing pretty good. The hound, Mr. Dan right there. I just casted some curs in there to him to try to get this thing stopped. Hopefully he's on it pretty tight, but they are going to him, and we will see what happens here. Stay tuned, guys. All right. So, don't know if y'all can hear that, but they got him caught. Doesn't sound like a big hog. I'm gonna go in here and get it real quick. My dogs are pretty rough. A lot of guys don't like rough dogs, but I like stopping pigs, so my dogs are rough, and I don't really complain about it, but let's see what we got in here, guys. Alright guys, so I don't know if y'all can see. Oh lordy. Pig number one, first thing this morning. But the dogs, y'all can see that or not, they have relayed and are trying to get on another one. And I'm out here by myself, which makes it rough, but I love it. We're almost back to truck. The dogs have just caught another one. Whew. How far? Crap. They're 400 from me here. I'm gonna get this hog back to the truck, and we'll go in there and put our hands on that one. It sounds a little bigger.
A few moments later.
Whew. Made it back to the truck. We are trying to get as close as we can to these other dogs. I got a hog called in here, and it's not looking like I'm gonna be able to get too much closer. They are 400 straight out from me right here. Not too far from where we just caught the last hog, but I was hoping there's a road or a tram road or something that went in there. All right, let's go get it. This must have been a really small hog. I don't hear any more squealing or dogs barking, so they must have killed it. Get on down in here and get it out of here, though. Hopefully it's big enough to put a little bit of meat on the table, but stay tuned. All right, I hear the dogs. Pig is still alive. Must be a little bigger than I thought it was. All right, hog number 2. Not a super big hog, a little boar hog, probably maybe 50 pounds. But hey man, public land, he'll eat. Good meat on him. See if we can get on another one. Got hog number 2 on the box. We still got to go pick up the first one we caught. And see if we can't catch up with these dogs. They're getting them what I like to call the river block. And that's not a good place for them to be when you're by yourself. Hopefully they make a big loop and come back. But we'll see what happens. I'll probably try to tone them out if I can get close enough to them. Stay with us. Okay, so the dogs over here where it's saying this puppy's treed at is where we just caught the last hog at. They relayed and they ran him across the road, back through what I called the river block. And now I just packed 2 the other dogs to get some fresh dogs in there on this thing. Maybe we'll get him stopped in that same block we caught the other 2 hogs in. All right, well, see what happens. Got most of the dogs caught up. Just picked up the other hog. We got 2 so far this morning. It's good, but wait on this puppy to come out the woods. Come on, Roy. And we got 2 more dogs in the woods that we'll try to catch up with after we get Roy out. Well, things got a little chaotic for a minute, but we got all the dogs caught up. So we're going to try to put out another one, but I'll show y'all what happened. Man, we had pigs running in every different direction, and we didn't get them stopped that time, but we did catch 2 out of that block, so not complaining about that on public land. Check this out. And I tell you, it got chaotic. I think the last I showed y'all, dogs were running up here, but we ended up coming all the way back over here. We had pigs cross the road through here. I picked the dogs up there, or no, there, and then I picked the other dog up here. I had another dog back trail. Pat Roy put in that, I just come and picked him up, but man, there was hogs running everywhere. If I had more trucks, we'd have probably done better, but it's all good. We got all the dogs in the box, and we are going to go try to put out on another one and call it a day after that. So stay tuned. All right, we've come up the road a little ways. We're going to drive these dogs. Hopefully they drive themselves. I don't have to walk them in there, but we're gonna try to push them in toward the river. I think a lot of these hogs are hanging up down in the river because it's been so dry lately. So we should be able to get on something. But let's turn some dogs out. See what we can do. All right, so we got dogs on the ground. This is what I mean by the river block. You see the river on the map there. We're gonna try to get these dogs going to the right, down in toward the river. That way it's a small block. I can kind of keep track of them with just one truck, because if they go over into this big block out here, is kind of no man's land and it's private land. You see all the gray is our public. All the stuff that's not highlighted in gray is private. There's no way to cut these dogs. If they get that far, I'd have to get a hold of a member of the club and see if I can go in there and get my dogs, if that is the case. But we're going to try not to let the dogs go that way. Dogs just cut off the road. We're trailing in there pretty good. Let's see what happens. Alright, we gotta find a place to turn around. Dogs have cut out behind us and they are running him. Hopefully they get him stopped. Still got a good bit of dogs in there. I caught one of them up, but all the dogs are together. Just trying to back into a tree. But stay tuned. We'll hopefully stop this one. Well, we got all the dogs caught back up. That was short-lived. Hog got across the road on them. I don't want them to get in this other block in there toward that private land where I was telling y'all about. So we got them boxed up. We'll go try another spot on the way out of here. Crossed here somewhere. It's hard to see in these lime rock roads. They're so hard you can't really see a track when it crosses. But we're gonna go try to put out on another one. All right, just put some dogs back on the ground. I'm gonna try to walk him in some of this big tie-tie head. I don't know if y'all can see the truck back there. That's the road. I've seen some good tracks on the road from this morning. Don't know how fresh they really are, but see what we can find in here. Hogs look like they got it rooted up pretty good in some areas, as you can see. We're gonna walk these dogs around some of these big heads in here and maybe we'll turn something up. Well, the dogs went in about 200 yards past the head out there and circled and come back. So we're gonna load them up, take them down the road so we can find some better sign. Well, after we loaded the dogs up this last time, we ran into some squirrel hunters, and they said they seen some hogs on the opposite side of the forest this morning. Pretty good group. Said there were some big hogs in it, so we're gonna go try to maybe locate and get on those. They give me the name of the road they were off of, so we're gonna go try that and Hopefully it pans out. But all in all, 2 hogs on public land. It's been a good day if not, so we're gonna give it a shot, see what we can do. Well, we made it over here where these guys said the hogs were, down this road in front of us here. We'll turn some dogs out and see what which one of y'all want to go. Heck with it. We're gonna turn the whole box out. Come on. Let's get ahead. Turn them all out and we'll see what happens. It's probably the last run of the day. I think I said that earlier, but dogs are still acting fine, so let's give it a shot. Well, we didn't get on nothing else, but we run one in here. I didn't get it on film. Kind of took us around and around. Just kind of really wasn't no action, but we might be back out again tomorrow to try it again. Definitely will be a bunch more hunts, so y'all tune in and like and subscribe. Thank you.